Okay, I'm gonna look at this one later, but let's keep this win streak going. Or, yeah, it's a win streak now. One is a streak, so let's see if we can make it two. This is called the Bowdler attack, and I've done some kind of homemade gambit by surrendering the pawn's center. Developing the bishop, penning, still pinned, against the queen, of course. Okay, they've got a weak king side now. So, and I've got a pretty good one. Yeah, they'll take that with that knight. It's okay. Let's offer this knight for, okay. They decline. I have a good square for my knight if they don't do anything to stop it. Check threat. It's currently protected by the queen, but that could disappear at some point. I might offer an exchange of bishops, actually. Then my queen. Okay, they want to take my knight, but I can give a check first. Okay, is there anywhere better to play the knight? That looks sketchy, but if the king comes out, then I can protect it by moving that out of the way. Like over here. I don't think they really want to start marching their king up at this point. My opponent is from the Ukraine. Bepumap. Bepumap from Ukraine. Let's see what they do. I am down a pawn. I don't like being down a pawn, but we'll see. They're in check, so they have to move the king. Okay, they move the king. If I do that, and then I capture, that's a revealed attack on the... I think that's good. It like explodes their position, so let's see what they do. I wouldn't take that if I were them, because this is all blocked because they put their knight there. Okay, they didn't take it. Now I can get that check again. Okay, now if I can get that bishop out of my way, that's a great attacking square. This diagonal. Okay, they don't let me do that. Because if they do trade, I have checkmate down there, so they'll have to defend against that. And they have nowhere to really move it to, so they might just wait for me to capture, and then they can recapture with the knight. Okay, now there's a checkmate down here that they have to block somehow. Yeah, with the knight. Okay, my knight's hanging because of the queen. That opens this diagonal and threatens to get rid of that bishop, so see what we can do. Okay, I can take the bishop now. They'll recapture with queen. Really probably should move the knight. I think capturing that bishop is good. I can give check now. I guess I will. They still have the pin on this pawn because of the current position of the queen. Okay. That keeps the knight from being able to access those squares. I'm also preparing to lift my king here and then get my rooks over here because that's weak. That's really weak. So I think that's the right way for me to play. Wouldn't be surprised if they brought a rook over here to try to get rid of the rooks entirely. But I'm not going to plan to trade down. I have a huge time advantage now, so hopefully I can maintain that and get something good here. Okay, I don't think that stops what I was already planning to do, which is to bring the rooks over here. They're defending the pawn here with the queen, but I can find another way. Okay. Maybe I just tell them that I don't care. I move here, and then I can move the rooks over. Now I just care about my attack. By doing that, yeah, okay, they're ignoring it, but I don't think they can ignore it anymore. They have nothing else to defend this with. Let's see what they do. King is vulnerable, because I've got this next move depending on what they do. Okay, I'm still going to do it. Right. Man, I wish I had like a mating attack here, but I don't think I do. I don't see it. But if I take, I'll win another pawn, so I think that's the right way for me to play it. So materials even. I still have the idea of bringing this rook over here, which is pretty strong. If they move the king here, I can push this pawn to protect my knight, so it's not really the end of the world. Okay, they resigned. I don't know if they needed to resign, but